Hello. Oh my god, that was a terrible voice crack. Hello. We're back. So, today is a big day. Actually, today was an exhausting day, but I've got... Oh my god, I need like water or something, Jesus. Okay, so, it's fishing day. And I am very excited for this. So, we've got a plan. And we've got 5 games. It's fishing day! So, okay, so, also hi. Okay, so what we've got, we're catching every single fish in every single mainline Zelda game. Okay? The reason I say mainline is because there are other fishing mini games and some of the side games, and specifically Link's Awakening and Phantom Hourglass. And I don't want to play Phantom Hourglass because it's a terrible game and I really don't like it. And there's no setup where I would enjoy playing it, whether I'm emulating it, whether I'm using a capture card. It would suck. So before we actually get into it, we're starting with Ocarina of Time because it's the first mainline Zelda game, and we're just gonna go in chronological order from there. So I have the spreadsheet here. It's 49 unique fish, and I'll explain why it's a little complicated. So with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, there are only 2 fish, which makes it seem like it won't be as bad. Like, it won't take us that long. The only thing is that the Hyrule Loach, the Hyrule Bass, easy to get. Hyrule Loach might take us hours because of how brutal it is. So I should also probably explain, for this challenge, we are not starting from like a complete save file. We are going from a new save, and so from start of the game, and trying to catch all the fish in that given game as quickly as possible. And so I think I have a good pathway for Ocarina of Time. Because the main thing is that the Hyrule Loach only appears every 4th time you pay for the fishing hole, and you enter, and then you leave. And so you have to pay 4 times, which is going to be 80 rupees, which at the beginning of the game isn't cheap to come by. And so, but I think I have a good pathway to get that. Majora's Mask worries me, but honestly, it's not the one I'm the most worried about. That's one where starting from the beginning, it does make it suck a little. Well, actually a decent amount, because we have to get all the way to Termina Bay, which is like 3/4 of the way through the story. However, because of how Majora's Mask works, that's not that big of a deal. I think we only need to actually complete 1 dungeon. We can grab the bow from the first dungeon and then never complete it. I think we have to complete whatever the snow dungeon is, just so we can get to Epona to get the Great Bay. That's what's called, Great Bay. Is it called Great Bay? And then from there we'll have to do... I don't think we need to do the 3rd dungeon, but we will need to do the Pirate Fortress to get the hook shot. Because the way how the fishing works, as you can see by my notes here, is that a lot of the fish, certain masks actually help you get certain fish. So the big thing is we have to get to Akala Valley. So, which is why we need the hook shot, which is why we need Pirates Bay. And since we're getting Goron Link anyway, so that's not a concern. The Romani Mask, also not a concern, because we're going to get that from Opponent anyways. Opponent Song. Postman Hat, that one is a little concerning, because that would mean doing all of Cafe's quest. I don't know, I haven't looked too far into it, but the Gibdo Mask and the Captain's Mask, that's why we need Akala Valley. Garo Masks, you know, we're getting Opponent anyways, not that far off. Great Fairy Mask, I don't think that's that late into the game. Stone Mask being that from Pirate Fortress. Chimera Mask, I don't remember which one that is, but off the top of my head, I don't think it'll be that bad to get. And it's also, it's our game with the most fish in it, but because of how all these masks work, we can very specifically hunt for specific specific fish. So we're able to kind of like really narrow in on what fish we're hunting for, or fishing for. Twilight Princess, oh, I'm kind of covering it, only has 8 fish. And at first I thought this is gonna be easy. With a few speedrun skips, we can get to Lineru really early on, get to the fishing hole, we'll be fine. And the Helian Loach I thought was a concern because it can only be caught with a frog or sinking lure. And the sinking lure you can only get after you get the coral earring. So I thought, oh, that's, you know, cause for concern, but we can get the, we can use the frog lure to get the Helian Loach. The actual concern is the reekfish, because that does require the coral earring, which I've been talking around in some speedrun servers for Twilight Princess, and oh shit, hold on, I don't have his name. Let me just, give me 1 second here. My route for Twilight Princess is all thanks to, oh, I wish I could, Anarakis from the Twilight Princess speedrunning Discord. So, shout out to him. This route that I made for Twilight Princess is what he thinks is the fastest way to get the coral earring, because that's the only thing stopping us. We can get every other fish very quickly. Like, well, quickly, relatively speaking, considering how chunky Twilight Princess is. The only concern is the reekfish. But once we have the coral earring, it's not a rare fish, it's very common, so there's no worry there. And then finally, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. This is where it gets a little, where I'm kind of making, like, my own, like, I mean, maybe people have thoughts on this, but both of them have, like, the same exact fish. Like, they're the exact same engine. The only difference is that Tears of the Kingdom has 2 more fish than Breath of the Wild, but other than that, it's the same 13 fish. And so in my mind, I don't know that it makes sense to do it twice, because it'll be the exact same locations. Oh. Exact same locations, exact same process. And so I don't really see much of a point in doing both. So that's why it's a little iffy. But if I end up doing both, if I do, like, double up, that will add another 13 fish to our total. But for Ocarina of Time, our only concern is the Hyrule Loach. And I'm really hoping it's not gonna be that long. But I don't know. We'll see. So that's kind of my spreadsheet here. Yeah, Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess are the ones where I've actually like planned out my routes the most. Majora's Mask, I'm kind of just winging it, but I won't be doing that one tonight. So I have a bit of time to actually like figure out exactly what I'm doing. And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I was trying to figure out what to do for it because the fishing, there's no like actual fishing mini game in it, but it was suggested to me that to make it interesting, I only catch the fish through like hunting means. So either using a bow and arrow or spear fishing to catch them and not just like swimming in, because that would be breaking immersion. We don't want to do that. But yeah, with all that said, I'm here. I'll turn the music off. Okay, so we are starting here with Ocarina of Time. Just get this out of the way. Ooh, I almost... Oh my god, I almost closed OBS. And just let me know how the volume is in just a second. Because I can turn it down if it's too loud. Actually, already I'm like, this is too loud. There we go. That might be a little better. Yeah, so we're starting Ocarina of Time. Help if I actually turn my controller on. Because I mean, what controller? Obviously, obviously I'm just streaming from my 3DS here. Okay, there's the test file I made. I'll just erase this. Okay, perfect. Also, Ellie, I've something real exciting to show you. Are you ready? Is it okay if I show him? The boy arrived. Okay, let me just get the opening cutscene going. Oh wait, hold on. I don't like where my chat is actually. I don't know that that's totally readable. Let me just move it over here. Okay, oh, there we go. That should be better. Okay. Are you ready? The boy! The man, the moth, the legend. And he smells like pumpkin. Oh, I didn't start the time. There we go. The wings are like a backpack that he can like take off. He like wibble wobbles. Pumpkin. It's like pumpkin spice. He's pretty freaking cute. I'll put him right there. So we can see him the whole time. Oops. Pumpkin! Navi, where art thou? Come hither. So, one thing that makes Ocarina of Time a little easier, or I guess easier, the fishing is going to not be as bad just because we can access the fishing hole pretty early on. I'm not going to be doing any skips to like leave Kokiri Forest early. I'll be doing the first dungeon, but like that, I don't think it will take me very long. And then we'll be taking a quick detour to get rupees. And then once we have like 80 rubies at minimum, then we can start fishing, and hopefully from there, it, you know, we won't be here very long. You know, we can get the Hyrule Loach, not the Hylian Loach. It is called the Hylian Loach in other games, but in this game, it's only called the Hyrule Loach, which is a common misconception that most people don't know about. Another thing, for people who have caught the Hyrule Loach before in this game, you might know that one of the ways you can try and catch it is with the sinking lure, which kind of like helps your odds a lot, and like it literally brings your lure down to the bottom where it sleeps, because we kind of have to wait for it to come up otherwise. The only problem is that you can't use the sinking lure to catch the Hyrule Loach as Child Link. And so if we actually wanted to use the sinking lure to make it easier, it means we'd have to become an adult, and we don't want to do that. So we're gonna have to do the harder method of just praying. We're just gonna go get the sword here. Oh. Oh. Don't mind me. Alright, and we need to actually equip this. Kind of missed the cycle here. And then we need to collect 40 rubies for the shield before Myro will actually let us through. Nope, I did not want to do that. Okay, so there's the blue rupee over here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. And the rest of it we can get from this house here. But only these three. That bottom one doesn't actually have any rupees in it. Okay. We're 4 rupees short. 2 rupees short. This is kind of annoying. Really? None of them? Okay. We need a oh, there we go. Now we can go by the shield. It was definitely not optimal. Mido! His name's Mido. Oh, I did not need to collect this. What am I doing? Then we get the slingshot. also not what I wanted. No. Do I not have a single stick? Do I have to go back for a stick? It's annoying. Am I stupid? I've not played this game in like 10 years. Stick. I know they drop sticks. Am I crazy, or how do I not have any sticks? Am I tweaking? Is it only the ones out here that drop sticks? Okay, it's only the ones out here that drop sticks. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Oh, and now this one drops a stick. Okay, I don't know that I understand, but sure. Two, three, one. Oh! Okay, God, I'm so tired. This is the baby tutorial dungeon. I don't know why I'm getting, like, confused over it. Two, three, one. He did a whole spin. Okay, boss fight time. Easy peasy. really no way to skip this cutscene. I don't care. I want to be fishing. Really just said, I'm gonna die, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Walk's so funny. Okay, now that we're finally left Kokiri Forest, we can technically go fishing right now. But again, we need 80 rubies to be able to enter and exit the fishing hole 4 times. Okay, well I didn't mean to fall off. Okay, well there's half of our rupees right away. And then this is where we're gonna get all the rest of them. Yeah. Okay, well that's unfortunate though. Because I would really like to leave. Okay, well I guess we can play some mini games while we wait. Puppy! Puppy! Gotta be some way to pass the time. Other than just waiting. Can I sleep in your bed? I genuinely can't. I know there's an NPC Majora's Mask that you can talk to pass the night away. I don't know if there's one here. Which really sucks though, because it means we have to wait like 5 minutes for the sun to come up. Yeah, man. Oh, that freezes to— okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. has to be a way. I know there's this the sun song, the past time, which I probably should have gotten, but I was like, no, there's no way I'm gonna fall through, because I didn't even know you could. I just thought it would push me the other way if I fell. I didn't think I could fall through that gap. It's really irritating. I just have to wait for the sun to come up like a loser. How long does it even take? Okay, I'm definitely doing something wrong because apparently the nighttime only lasts a minute and 20 seconds. So maybe night just doesn't pass in that area. It's like, there's no way it lasts that long. Yes. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still when you run long. Okay. So I was just fucking around for no reason. I was like, there's no way it lasts this long. No? Well, as soon as the sun rises, we can actually start fishing for real. Oh, I was hoping we'd actually get a nice view of sunrise, but... Oh! There we go. It's a new day. There we go. Okay. Now we can go fish. For real. It's only taken 36 minutes. Which unfortunately is like the fastest that any of these challenges are gonna take. Like any of the games are gonna take. But we can fish. For real. We have all the money we could ever need. It's this way. Fishing time! I'm so excited. Probably could have saved 10 minutes if I just hadn't fallen into Castletown, but... Okay, so that's Gruda Valley. And Lake Helios down there. I fucking hate this album. He's back. No. Fishing time. Okay. The fact that I haven't played this game in 10 years is really showing. No? Do I need Epona? There's no way I need Epona for this. I can't even get Epona. I know I can get into Lakelia. I'm genuinely tweaking. What the fuck? I'm just blind. I'm just blind. First search result I saw was like, you need Epona. I'm like, what the fuck you mean I need Epona? There's a ladder. Okay, for real, it's fishing time. Come on. Really? I can't get up that ledge. The fishing pond! Okay. Okay. That's one. I want to quit. And we leave. That's one. This is two. And we leave. This is three. And we leave. And now, this time, this is when the Hyrule Loach will spawn. And that might be it there. I think that is it there. There's a bass there. Ooh, I hope I don't scare it. No! That was the Loach! Oh, it went back to the deep. See, that's the problem. And that's our first fish. Weighs about 4 pounds. And we're gonna keep it. And so let's just check that off. And just like that, we are 50% of the way there for Ocarina of Time. 2% of the way there for every single fish. And there he is. Never mind. Okay. So we have to hope that the Hylian Loach will come back. Because we know he's here. But he got scared away. Yeah, so there he is there. So that's why the sinking lure is the best way to get it, because we can't actually, even though he's right there, we can't actually get him unless he's in the lily pads. Which is unfortunate. But if we wait, he should come back. Hopefully. In the meantime, even though we've already caught the Hyrule Bass, there is no harm in catching more. Because if we catch a big boy... I scared another one. There was another one. Wait, he's back at the surface. Wait. Where is he? I swear I saw him. Okay. Is that him there? So there's one there. And there's one there. Ah, there was two. Okay, well, I guess I'll catch this guy. We don't want to keep a 2-pounder. We want something bigger than that. Do you see that big boy in the middle there that I kind of want to get? Ooh, yeah, he sees me. No, not the small one. That's not who I wanted. I really hope the Hylian Loach, either one of them will come back soon. From my research and from what I understand, it should be like every 4 minutes. 3 pounds. That's even smaller than we had before. Oh, did he come back up? Yeah, because there's still one there. No, there's still both on the bottom. I just don't want to have to get more rupees to bring them to the top. We might have to. Oh, wait. He's coming up. There he is. He's coming to the surface. Okay. So if I go over to the other side and be really, really careful, I should be able. I just don't want to scare him. Is there 2 normal bass? I'm like so close to my monitor trying to spot him. I heard the sploosh. Oh, he might be over there. That's a bass. Man, the draw distance is such... Is that him? No, that's a bass. I think he's somewhere out here. Just kind of... Okay, I see one way down there. Just trying to get a lay of the land here. It's frustrating when you know that they're there. Yeah. Oh, they're both on the bottom. And I don't think there's any way we can get them like this. Oh, unless he's coming to the surface. Okay, there he is. He came to the surface. Oh my god, please, 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 please. I need to reel in faster. No. Did he go back down? He's going back down. I'm not that rich. Okay, well, at least we know now whereabouts. No, I want to aim. I just want to, like, get ready here. It's like about... Oh! There we go, there we go. Wait. He's coming up? Come on. No, is it? So they do come up rather frequently. If I just like wait around here. Just be patient. Because that's what fishing is about. I know this is like a speed run. We have to be patient. The boat's coming up. Is he coming? What are you doing? You going back? That's it? Oh. He moved. It's like about here that they come up. Of course, as soon as I reel up. Okay, come on. So that's... We know the spot where they come up for air. So if I just try and get ready... in the right spot. Because now we can see both of them. And now I'm reeling in this way. So I can kind of correct myself a little. Yeah, because the only other thing I can think of is going all the way back to Castletown, getting another 80 rupees, and doing this all over again. Okay, here he comes. Here they both come, actually. No! Why would you do that? Please. Okay. No. I don't think this is going to work. I think we have to wait for them to already be at the lily pads. Unless the whole 1 in 4 thing is just wrong. But I'm pretty sure it is. It has to be. I mean, I'll try it. I'll see if there is a Helion Loach here. Because there's no point trying. Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't even spawn unless it's the 4th time. And this does not count as a time because I didn't pay any money. But yeah, unfortunately, we are gonna have to go all the way back, which really sucks. I fucked that up. I forgot that there were 2. Because I took some pretty lengthy notes on this, which I will read out to you. Fuck, and I'm gonna miss the day-night. Here. Okay, it will appear every fourth time you pay and you pay. So you have to pay 4 times for it to appear. It cycles in multiples of 4 when returned to the shallows of from the deep with your thwip before when it comes to surface. On the 4th, it will move to the shallows underneath the pond's right or left patch of lily pad. It'll make a very distinct swirls in the water as if chasing, as it's chasing his lure. It can only be caught with the sinking lure. Can be caught both with the sinking lure and the regular lure, but the sinking lure is only as an adult. The regular lure is only effective at catching it in the lily pads. Okay, so it won't look for it when it's coming up for air. So yeah, there's Child Link, this guy. He has 2. When you enter, the first Hyrule is located near the back of the right patch of lily pads, while the second's in the left lily pad patch. In the back. Yeah, as a Child Link, the Hyrule Loach will only bite the regular and can only be caught in shallow water. Okay. So that's the important piece of information here. Is that was a fool's errand. There's nothing I could have done. Once I scared it off. And that's why this is going to be so... Even though it's like, oh, it's right, he's right there. If you don't get him on the first try, because of how many other fish are around, if you hook another fish, it's going to get scared, go to the deep, and it's never going to come back up. Although, like, it sounds like it might. I don't know. Oh, no. Okay. Up to 20 rupees there. Literally earlier today, when I was thinking about doing this stream, when I realized the 1 in 4 thing, I'm like, okay, I need to find a renewable source of 80 rupees. Because otherwise I'm screwed. Because every time I fuck up, I have to do this. I'll just fill my wallet. And 97 is good enough. Okay. Now we try again. Okay, and now we try this again. This is why, even though there's only 2 fish in Ocarina of Time, I knew that this wasn't just going to be a freebie. Because the Hyrule Loach is ridiculously hard to catch. Because even This is all just to even, like, make it appear. But even if it's there, that doesn't... And even if we get it on the line, doesn't even guarantee that we're gonna catch it. Because I'm pretty sure it can, like, snag the line really easily. Hey, Tristan. How's it going? Okay, that's one. We're catching all fish in every Zelda game. We've got the Hyrule Bass. We're just trying to get the Helian Loach. That's two. I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. Actually I can explain it now. So the whole thing with the Helian... Sorry, not the Helian Loach. It's called the Hyrule Loach in this game. Is that it only spawns on every 4th time you pay. So you have to... Every single time you want a chance to catch it, this is the 3rd time, you have to collect 80 rupees and just pay, enter, pay, like pay, exit, like 4 times. But it's like on the 4th time. And so this is the 4th time. And so it should be here now. We got it to appear before, but I ended up getting the wrong fish on the line. Okay, it is there. Now I'm just gonna... There's no fucking way that scared it away. What did I do? Did I just get too close? Okay, how many different fish? I'm so glad you asked. No. Ah! I'm so glad you asked. So, I have a spreadsheet. There's only 2 fish. The problem is that the Hyrule Loach is ridiculously hard to catch. So, also I made commands for this. So if we go Zelda Fish Challenge, Nightbot answers. And then if we go OOT Fish, there are only 2. There's the Hyrule Bass and the elusive Hyrule Loach. And so we've gotten the yeah, we've gotten the Hyrule Bass because it's really easy. It's just like the harder ones. It's like the difficulty. There's like different weight classes of the Hyrule Bass, and there's like rewards for the different size, and that's what makes it. That's what the variability here. But we're just going off species. I haven't made my full plan for Majora's Mask yet, but it's gonna. For this challenge, we're doing it straight from a new save file, and so as quickly, like, from a new save, how fast can we get every single fish? So Majora's Mask, it's gonna require us to... We only have to do 1 dungeon. But we're gonna have to go and do quite a few side quests and side content to get... Because the fish... we're on bad time. Yeah, we're not doing great. I mean, this is only our 2nd time encountering the Loach. Okay, it was really embarrassing. I fell inside Castle Town while I was getting rubies, because you need 80 rupees every single time. And then I forgot that time doesn't pass in Castle Town. I couldn't remember how long the night was, so I was just sitting there waiting. I'm like, man, this night's going really long. And I was like, why the fuck isn't time not progressing? Night is not supposed to be this long. And then that's how when I realized that, oh, time doesn't pass in Castletown. So I think I spent like 10 minutes just waiting around. But yeah, Twilight Princess, only 8 fish. It's the one I'm the most scared of. Because of the reek fish. There's skips we can do to, that I'm gonna be doing. to sequence runs break the game, to be able to start fishing a lot more quickly and get a lot of these fish, including the illegal fish, the secret fish that a lot of people don't know exist. But the problem is the reek fish requires the coral earring, which means we have to do Arbiter's Ground, which means we have to do Lake Bed and Arbiter's Grounds and start Snow Peak. So we have to go pretty far into the game, and the only way... The illegal fish, it's that they, the illegal fish are the bombfish and the skullfish. They're fish you can't keep and aren't recorded in your, it's like sort of like in Breath of the Wild when you bring up the, like, you can ride the skull horse or a bear, but they're like, hey, you're not registering this. It's the exact same thing where the bombfish and skullfish are like secret things you can catch, and then it's like, I shouldn't put this in my fishing journal. Because you do have a fishing journal in that game. Or like a bow of light. Sure, yeah. And fuck, what was it? Okay, so I got some help from like some speedrunners. And so specific shout out here to Anarakis from the Twilight Princess speedrunning Discord, who helped me put together the Twilight Princess route of getting the coral earring. Because we are forced to do so much. Like, we have to clear Twilight in Eldin and Lanayru. We can't just go straight to Lanayru and start fishing, because we need to go and we have to do Midna's Desperate Hour after Lakebed, which is like the midpoint of the game. And then we have to do Arbiter's Grounds. So we have to do the 4th dungeon, and then we have to start the 5th dungeon after that. Like, start going towards it. And only then can we get the coral earring to catch a single fish. Because it's a story-based fish. Because it's like, oh, the Yeti likes reek fish. Well, how are we going to find him? I know, let's catch a reek fish, because they're smelly. And you smell it as Wolf Link, and then you get a scent, and you follow the scent that the Yeti took after he ate the reek fish, or he was carrying it or something. But it's like that, and so it's like, oh, but how did we get reek fish? And it's like, oh, the reek fish, they're actually, no one knows how to catch them, except they're actually like special to the Zora royal family. So only someone who is in the Zora royal family would be able to know how to catch it. And it's like, well, the queen's dead, what do we do? And it's like, oh, well, you know, the prince you saved, well, he might know. And then you do some shit for him, and he's like, here, Link, I made you an earring out of coral. This will help you catch a reek fish. And then you can catch a reek fish, and then you can go to Snow Peak. It's a whole, like, side quest of, like, okay, I know you're in Snow Peak, but you can't go to the 5th dungeon yet. You have to go on this huge side quest to catch a fish. Which Twilight Princess loves doing. Like, even at the beginning game, one of the first things you have to do is catch a fish. Which I find... I think I remember when I first played it when I was, like, 6. What's happening? Oh, it's dawn! Okay, wait, this is the feeding frenzy. So this is when the fish all get crazy. Sorry. Hello, princess. Sorry, no, I should keep fishing. At dawn and dusk, it starts a fishing frenzy, and the fish get weird. But I have to be really careful here. Because it's over there. Keep fishing. No, I know, I'm yapping. So it's over there. So I'm not even going to... I'm just gonna go from here and see if I can see it. Okay, I got right in front of it. No, no, no. None of you go away. Okay, I lured these two away, but he's over there. He's over there. He's right there. The Hyrule Loach is right there, but there's another big bass. Big bass right behind him. And he's looking that way, and I need to make sure I only get the Hyrule Loach's attention. Because if I get the bass, it's gonna scare him away, and I also can't get too close. So I'm gonna, like, try and go, like, far this way. What's he doing? Come on. Oh my god. This is like kind of working. Come on, come on. Come on. It does kind of look like a sturgeon. Please, please. He is... Okay, I lured him over. No, no, no! This fish is mocking on you. Fuck. Okay, and see, this is why it's so annoying, because what just happened, that's like a 5-minute time loss right there. It's like, hey, we caught a fish. Because here's the thing. The easy way to get the Hyrule Loach is with the sinking lure. The only problem is that we can only catch it with the sinking lure as adult Link. We don't have to restart the run. I'm not gonna restart the run. It's fine. This is already not time optimal because I forgot how to do Deku Tree. Which was a little embarrassing. Time loss is fucked. Sure, let's keep a 3-pounder. Because every time he gets scared, he goes all the way down to the bottom, and as Child Link, we can only catch him with the regular lure when he's in the shallows here, and once he gets scared, he goes down and he doesn't come back. And which means we have to go get another 80 rupees, which we can only hold 99. So we have to go get another 80, because he's just going to stay at the bottom of the lake down there. And even when he comes up for air, he's not going... We can't catch him. He's not interested. And right now, he just seems to be having a time of it, just spinning in circles and clipping through the ground. And unfortunately, we scared the other one because we got too close. So he is also probably... Unless he came back? But because of, like, the poppin', it's, like, so hard to get close. Yeah, those are all bass. Yeah, there he is there. So we have... This, what I was saying earlier is that... God. What was I saying? Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, even though there's only 2 fish, it doesn't make it a freebie. Because the Hyrule Loach is ridiculously hard to catch. He just has, like, no interest. So now we have to go all the way back to Castletown and get another 80 rupees and do that all over again. Also, I forgot to ask, how's your day going? I just said I forgot to ask how your day was going. How you doing? That's good. Are you still- wait, are you still in D&D? Did you join while in D&D? Are you just like secretly watching a Zelda fishing stream? That's kind of funny. Are we not gonna make it? I swear to God. If I don't make it, I will actually... Okay, fuck this. I'm going to go get the Sun Song. I said I should have gotten it earlier, but I don't care. I'm getting it. So I'm gonna have to wait anyways. And I'm not... Six-person combat, and the boss is just kind of not easy to even hit. Damn. That's fucked. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, it's been a while. I really should have planned the route out for this better. I think I spent like 15 minutes putting it together, and like most of it was just like looking at specifically the Hyrule Loach and not everything else I'd have to do, because I was like, yeah, it's just do the first dungeon, that's it. And I can just go and then collect a few rupees. How hard can it be? But it's not about how hard it is, it's just about how annoying it is. Okay, I can never remember. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. For sure. Yeah, I should have done this so long ago. Wait. This is the wrong thing. I didn't... Okay, I accidentally got the Hylian shield. Oops. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. I robbed the wrong grave. Okay, is it this one? No. It's this one. Yeah, here we go. Let's do a little... Fuck. No. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Let's save. Continue. Okay, can we just use the slingshot for this? No. Okay. No, this is a good strat. Not whatever that was. Oh, this is a re-dead. Okay. Yeah, he's gone. Is this still the wrong grave? Oh my god, I'm tweaking. I really cannot, for the life of me, remember what grave it is. Okay, that one's the composer. Is it your grave? Do I have to just kill you? I can't remember. Yeah! You killed me! Unbelievable! Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in the village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also serve the Hyrule family, and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic power of the family. Though we can never forget the power of the Triforce, we had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. I mean, actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Ganondorf had not tried to steal our results. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Wait. Fuck, wait, I need Zelda's lullaby for this one. The boss ran away. Okay, never mind. I don't think I can get the song. But I think it's almost daytime anyways, so I think it works out. That took about just as long as it would have taken to wait for it to turn to day. It's like if Melania just like fucked off after nothing happened. I mean, she kind of did against Radon. Also, it's Melania with an A at the beginning and the E afterwards. No. Oh my god, this owl's fucking stalking me. I swear to god. Everywhere I go, he just throws a temper tantrum and he's like, Cause like, that was a draw. Yeah, I guess. I genuinely think she just forgot. I think the whatever sleep Saint Trina put her under, that she straight up just couldn't even remember. She was like, because she still thinks Miquella's there. Like, she's not fully there. Okay, then we get that rupee. And this is the whole reason we came back. And why it's so annoying. Because her GF dragged it away. Carried her home, but yeah. I mean, Radon technically walked away too. He just went east a bit, but... he was also without legs. Okay, and then we go back in. Okay, and after all this, we can go try one more time. And if we fuck up again, we have to do this all over again. Maybe if we just... I wonder if this is technically faster. Oh my god, excuse me. My stomach just like... I really hope I have a good lineup too. No, not at all. There we go. Had to do a mid-flight adjustment. Wait, why is my live split not... Wait, why? How long is my... What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Now we're back, and we can try again. And from what I understand, he shouldn't, the Hyrule Loach shouldn't get scared away if a fish bites, but it doesn't snag. So if I just, absolute cinema, if I just stop pressing anything, it should be okay. And now Navi's all pissed off because she's like, we have things to do! The great Deku Tree is dead! The world's going to die! What are you doing? It's like, I'm fishing. This is more important. Yeah. Okay, 1. We're busy. This is more important. We have to fish. Everything is for the purpose of fishing. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. So now it should be here. Now we need to, I need to lock in here. I'm even gonna like walk around the perimeter. I'm too scared of scaring it away. Should be way over there. Okay, I see Bassler. I think that's him right there to the left of Navi. So if I line this up here, I should be able to get a good cast that lands right in front. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so I got his attention. Okay. And this fish, I don't care. Go away. Cast again. And those are the spirals it does. But see, the problem of all of these other fish that are also equally... They're more... Because the Hyrule Loach doesn't give a shit. And so we really have to, Okay, see, if we just let go of everything when the fish catches, we can kind of... It doesn't get scared away. And so if we're just really careful... Oh, I think I have a good angle here. And he's not scared away. I'm like... I'm so focused. Come on. Come on. Scare away the fish. Please. Please. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna go from here just so I have a bit more water to work with. Come on. Yeah, I know you want it. I know. Come on. Come on, please. Let's fucking go! I fucking caught it! Holy shit. Okay. That's time. 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 7 seconds. Gosh, that's a strange fish you caught there. On top of that, it's 19 pounds. What do you want to do with it? I want to fucking keep it. Oh my god. Hi, Noelle. Yeah, you came in just as I caught it. Okay. I've been trying for so long. Weigh my fish. Well, well. Wow, what a rare fish. That is a Hyrule Loach. For this fish, size doesn't matter. I'll give you this prize. You get 50 rupees. Recently, the number of these fish has decreased tremendously, so I'm going to release this one. I just finished watching Gundam with the Polycule. Hell yeah. And that is every fish in Ocarina of Time. It's just the Hyrule Bass and Hyrule Loach, and they don't even let you keep it because the numbers have dwindled down so much. Because of overfishing. That it's become now this elusive creature. And it isn't... And actually, fun fact, in Twilight Princess, they actually have it so where, like, the name changes to Hylian Loach after this game, but the numbers, while it's still not as common, numbers have actually gone up, and they do let you keep it because of the preservation that happened in this game, which I think is really interesting. And also, Noelle, now that you're here, and also just because we caught it, let's see here. Okay, so we can pull up the progress here. So we've now caught the Hyrule Loach, so that is every Ocarina of Time fish. Only 2, which means Ocarina of Time, we're done. It's over with. Which means we I say only. So this is a good time as ever to re-go over what the plan is for the next streams. We've got Majora's Mask 3D, and the reason I did the 3D version of Ocarina of Time is because I was already I have to do Majora's Mask 3D because the fishing isn't actually in the original game. I thought if I'm doing Ocarina of Time 3D, I might as well do Majora's Mask. So I have to download 2 emulators. And so Majora's Mask, I haven't fully figured out my plan for it, but because we're going from new save file for every single one. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm so scared. Okay, so I'm gonna go over everything with you here. There's 2 fishing holes in Majora's Mask, and all of the fish, most of the fish, have a unique way you can find them. So you can specifically hunt for certain fish. And a lot of them are the masks. Wearing certain masks attracts certain fish, which means we have to go and catch a lot of the fish. Already because we need the ocean fishing hole, we have to get to Great Bay, which, you know, is a 3/4 of the way through the game. We need the captain hat and the stone mask, so we have to go to Akala Valley. Yeah, I spent so long on the spreadsheet. And so now we only have to beat 1 dungeon, because what we can do is we can grab the bow from the first dungeon, leave, go to the snow area, get the Goron mask. We do have to beat that dungeon to get the keg, to get Epona, because we need Epona to get to Great Bay. Then we have to get to Great Bay. We have to do Pirate's Fortress and get the hook shot, or the claw shot, or whatever it's called in that game, because we have to go to Akala Valley to get the captain hat and the Gibda mask. And then once we have those, it's just some cleanup of the one thing I'm worried about. And we also have to do Cafe's quest, because we have to get the postman hat, which is only at the end of Cafe's quest, which means we have to do everything relating to Cafe's quest, which is so great, so wonderful. I'm kind of really dreading that, and this game has the most fish of any with 24. It's like the ultimate fishing game. Like they put their whole Zelda into this game, fishing, right? But this isn't even the game I'm scared for. The game I'm scared about is Twilight Princess. It only has 8 fish, but we have to get the reek fish. even the illegal fish aren't a concern. The problem is the reek fish. Because we need the coral earring, which requires us to, yeah. So we have to get Ashay's sketch, which requires us to beat Arbiter's Grounds, which requires us to do Minda's Desperate Hour, which requires us to beat Lakebed, which requires us, well, it's not required, but we have to clear the Lanayru Twilight, which means we have to clear the Elden Twilight. And I talked to a speedrunner, and I'm so sorry. Love fish percent, yeah. It's so funny. Every single time I bring him up, Anarakis, I didn't even have to look. Anarakis. I mean, I opened Discord, but I didn't actually. I talked to a professional Twilight Princess speedrunner, and I was like, I need help developing a route. So I can't take credit for it, but I have a full document outlining the route. So we followed the glitchless speedrun until we get Slingshot. We do Gate Clip, and we save Tallow with the Slingshot, so we don't have a sword at the beginning of the game. Then we activate the first Twilight, and get sent to Hyrule Castle, go through that normally. Then we do Sword and Shield skip. If I find out I really suck at it, we can just go and get Sword and Shield, the Sword and the Shield from Orden. It's just gonna take more time. Then we're gonna enter Faron Twilight, either way. Get early Master Sword. With a pretty fun skip. And then with the Master Sword, we're going to, out of bounds, do the back in time glitch to take control of the, we're gonna void out at the beginning of the Forest Temple in a very specific spot and reset the console at the same time so that it keeps our X and Y coordinates of the Forest Temple, but brings us there on the title screen, because the title screen takes place in Hyrule Field in Elden, which brings us to the trigger of the King Bokoblin boss fight. And then we start the game from there, because this is on the title screen. And we start the game from Forest Temple, and it thinks we're in a boss fight, which makes the game act really, really weird. Which lets us skip most of the Forest Temple, get the boomerang. And with the boomerang, we can do gale jumps to escape the trigger for that Midna's like, hold on, we have to go clear the Forest Temple. We can just jump over that trigger. And I was originally basing this off of the, and so I was originally basing this off of the RTA fishing bottle, but that one goes straight to Lanayru, but we have to go to Elden. And so we have to do some really weird things. We have to do the gorge skip, because we can't just, when we clear the gorge portal, it gets weird, because it's like, oh, let's go, it forces us to warp, and we have to go back somewhere. And like, it brings you back to like, you can warp to wherever you want, but we can't actually warp the bridge back, because it's like, it's still in Twilight, because we never cleared Faron Twilight, so it doesn't actually let you, so we have to go all the way back and do something called a rupee roll to get on top of a ledge, get on the ledge, and then, like, gale jump across the gorge, and then, like, carefully walk around the triggers for Bokoblin, the King Bokoblin, whatever, as we enter Kakariko, which stops us from, it, like, makes it so that all of the kid stuff, every single thing, just doesn't ever trigger, which is really funny, because they didn't extend the trigger zone. And then we're in Elden Twilight, we clear the Twilight, then we go to Death Mountain, get hit by Goron, we come back, we tame Epona, we warp to South Faron and Bokoblin. I think it might be Bokoblin. Okay, wait. King Bokoblin. Is it King? Oh, no. His name's King Bulblin. That's my bad. His name's King Bulblin. I knew it wasn't Bokoblin. I knew it was something weird. It's King Bulblin. Okay, and then we get the iron boots, and then we have to do the Faron Gale jump skip again. And then we clip through the gate to Lanayru outside of Faron. Jump off, and then we have to do a pillar clip into Lakebed, which is a very precise trick where we like go out of bounds, like because we don't have the Zora armor. We can't get the Zora armor, right? So we have to do Lakebed without the Zora armor. I will save the VODs on my YouTube, and I am planning on making a full YouTube video for this. Like all the games together. But yeah, for Lakebed, we pillar clip in, and this is where we actually catch our second and third fish, because we have to catch, the gillfish, the green gill, in Orden, so that's our first fish there. While we're in, Lakebed, we can get the two illegal fish, the skullfish and the bombfish, because they can just be caught here. We get the Oku, we get the claw shot, and then we Oku out, and then we have to clear Lanayru Twilight, which this is just clearing Lanayru Twilight. And then we can go to the fishing hole, not to fish, to clear the Twilight, the beasts, the Twilight beasts there, to make the portal, and the lady will be like, thank you, why don't you come on inside? And she'll be like, I have a game for you, here, you can borrow this bomb bag. And she's gonna give us the bomb bag, and then we're gonna use Oku to go back to Lakebed and be like, actually, I'm fucking stealing this. And then we have a bomb bag. And then we have to beat Lakebed without the Zora armor, but we have the Master Sword, so we can do a phase 1 quick kill, but we need the bomb bags because there's a glitch with swimming with water bombs refills your air, because it's really weird. There's like a precise setup, and this is going to be the hardest part of the run. And then after that, we do Midna's Desperate Hour, which is a little easier because Midna, because we already have the Master Sword, she'll be like unconscious, and we can just talk to her and be like, hey, can I transform into a human? And she's like, oh yeah, and she'll get better for a second to transform you into a human, and then you transform back into a wolf, and then she'll be like, ugh! Like she'll keel over the second you transform back into a wolf. It's so funny. So it's like way easier Midna's Desperate Hour. Then we just do the Desert Province. There is a couple skips, but I'm like kind of scared to do them because we don't need to. Because all the other ones are like ones we're gonna need to do, but like these ones are just like minor time saves. That's like I don't really care that much about. And then I think we can skip the first Poe with a Gale jump in Arbiter's Grounds. And I know there's a way to skip the Stalwart fight. I just don't know if I'm good enough to do that. And then after all that, we can get the Coral Earring. Navi, shut up. We can get the Coral Earring. We can get a Shay sketch to get the Coral Earring and catch the Reek fish in Zora's Domain, and then, and only then, can we start fishing. Because even then, this is all just to start fishing. And this took an hour and 39 minutes. I'd say about an hour of this. No, like an hour and 10 minutes, maybe. An hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 10. An hour and 10 minutes of this was just fishing for the Hyrule Loach. And Twilight Princess has its own. It has the Hylian Loach, because they changed the name. Because everyone thought it was already called the Hylian Loach. And because, I don't know, like it's big Mandela effect there. Societal misremembering. So, I'm scared for Twilight Princess. There are 2 other games. There are technically fishing in Phantom Hourglass and Link's Awakening DX. And so Link's Awakening DX and Phantom Hourglass, they both have 6 fish each, and I originally was going to count them, and I'm like, no, I actually don't want to play Phantom Hourglass. So we're only doing... I decided I'm only doing mainline games. And then I have the conundrum of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And I had a suggestion from someone on how to actually handle this. Yeah, fuck Phantom Hourglass. That the only way to, like, because there's no actual fishing, I can make it more interesting by making it, like, I can't just go up, swim, and grab the fish. I need to actually, like, fish it. My controller disconnected, whatever. Meaning I need to either shoot it with a bow or, like, throw a spear at it and kill it. Just something. Just do something fishing-wise because there's no, like, actual fishing rod. And then my other conundrum is that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have the exact same fish. Except that Tears of the Kingdom has 2 more, and I don't know that it makes sense to catch 13 fish in Breath of the Wild and then catch the same 13 fish in Tears of the Kingdom in the exact same places with absolutely no difference. Like, it doesn't make sense to double up like that. And so, to me, it might make sense to, like, catch 13 of them, just 2 tiers. I was thinking of doing the 13 in Breath of the Wild and then the 2 in Tears, or just only doing Tears. Yeah. Because they're the same fish, and it feels like a bit of a redundancy. Because, like, if there were some fish that were exclusive, like, if there was one fish that wasn't in Tears of the Kingdom, I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, let's just catch both in both games. But because it's the same 13, it just doesn't make sense to me. And that one, I have all the locations. This one, it's mostly just gonna be collecting items to make sure we can survive in certain climates. Which I think it's only the cold one we have to worry about. Yeah. Because we have to get to the Mighty Carp's only in the Highlands and the Lanayru Great Spring. Hyrule Ridge to Bantha. Elden Canyon. That one we don't need to do anything for. And then, yeah, Hebrew Mountains to Bantha Frontier. So we'll need some cold protection. That's the big priority. But then it's just going around the map and getting these things. And these will be pretty easy. I don't expect them to be difficult. But that's generally what the routes are looking for the rest of the games. And I am worried for how long... Oh, time per game. I guess I can add this in now. This was 1 hour... Nope. Where am I typing? Hello? Oh, god damn it. Hello? 1 hour, 39 minutes, 7 seconds. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. And I mean, we got the Hyrule Loach, and so not in about as much time as I thought it would take us. It did drag on a bit, but I'm kind of happy with that. The one thing I'm scared of is just how long of this catching all fish is going to be not catching fish. But it's fine. But yeah. I do think I am going to end stream here, though. Because, I mean, there's not really anything else for us to really do here. We caught our fish. So, I don't know. I'm honestly just gonna end stream. Thank you all for being here, for hanging out. I'm just gonna see who's live here. I don't know when I'll stream again. I might stream again tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. Yeah, no worries. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Either tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and then I might stream Friday. So I'm like I don't that's a lot of days. I really don't have a consistent schedule because I need to go back to Clair Obscure at some point this week. And yeah, okay. So I might do Tuesday because I am free on Tuesday now. I'm not free on Thursday. So Tuesday and Friday for Friend Swap Friday. But yeah, let's see who's live here. Surprise stream Sunder Days. I don't know. Utopia. Tea Fishing Tuesdays. Okay, we've got Friend Swap Friday. We've got Speedrun Sundays. Fishing Tuesdays. Fishing Fridays. Fishing Fridays sounds good, but I don't know if I'll be able to fish on Friday. Friend Swap is so fun, thank you. I'm so indecisive. Oh my god. Hey. I don't know. Sunday Tuesdays because fish fear me and also want me. Exactly. I'm too indecisive. This person's doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. Yeah. You know what? That looks interesting. Okay. Let's raid them. Alright. Well.
Hi, tired. I'm dead.
Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. See ya.